What's cracking with you people? This is the Divas Wolf, and welcome back to another episode of Sonic Adventure DX. In the last one, we ran like a punk. That's about it. We ran like a punk. In this one, hopefully we won't be running anymore. Now, if you remember, we got released by a robot. Here he is, just shaking up and down.
It is dangerous here.
Nah dip, Sherlock. Nah dip. Not only showed this off, but look inside this cage, there's a little black egg. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Actually, you know what? I want to show this now. Throughout the adventure, we have seen. This will be the third instance in which we've seen this egg. The first time was in the Mystic Ruins. The second time was in Station Square, and the third time is here. There are 3 eggs hidden inside of the adventure fields of Sonic Adventure, and you can use them to hatch Chow. As for the Chow Garden, if you are looking into using that inside the game for whatever reason, there it is for you. I might show it off, might not, still don't know. Let's keep going.
You're not going to escape from here. Let's see if you can clear this awesome game.
Challenge accepted.
Keep trying until you get the high score. Good luck.
Now, the point of this game is that you are playing Whack-a-Hedgehog. You whack the Sonic Hedgehog, the Sonic blah 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 blah. You whack the Sonic figures, but you don't hit the Eggman figures. The Sonic figures give you points. At this point I've already won, so there's no point in doing it. Now I'm gonna stop here because secret about this game, which we will get to when this timer runs out.
What? I can't believe this is happening!
Behold the warrior feather. Now you can do the spin hammer attack. Press and hold the action button and move the directional pad in a circle.
Now, what the little floating fairy lady is talking about is that if you do this and hold the action button and then spinning around, you do that. That's literally it. The thing about Amy's combat is that it really doesn't do you much good because you're going to spend most of the game running. This upgrade, while nice, isn't really helpful in any particular instance that I can think of. That being said, I do like the addition it gives to her headband. I wish they would have kept it like legitimate. There are some additions inside this game I wish were just permanent aesthetic updates that they kept throughout the series, but what can you do? I mean, Link puts back the Master Sword at the end of every single Zelda game, so you always gotta find a new Hylian Shield for whatever reason. Now, as you saw, you're gonna play this game to get updates. That's pretty much it. And as you play it to get your upgrades, you're going to what is the word I'm looking for here? Oh yeah, that's the word. That game is the only way you're getting upgrades inside this game. I don't know why I went such a roundabout way of telling you that. But yeah, Amy has a grand total of 2 upgrades. The Warrior Feather, and one more we'll be getting later. Now you may be asking, why do you have to get it later? Well, as most of you saw, I stopped playing the game about halfway through once I got the high score. That's because you cannot get the Warrior Feather until you come back, because if you've been paying attention to the last 3 story modes we played, the egg carrier blows up. Well, blows up. Spoiler, it actually crash lands somewhere. and you just have to come back here to pick it up. And I've seen conflicting reports on this. I've seen one report that says you have to get 4,000 points to get the extra upgrade. I've seen another one that says you just have to beat your high score that you used to beat Eggman's high score. That's it. But anyway, we'll get to that later. Without further ado, let's figure out this puzzle. Gee, I wonder what this button puzzle wants me to spell. It certainly cannot be Lego My Eggo. You know, it's designs like this, is design concepts like this that make me really question what goes through Eggman's mind. Because why in the world would he make a lock like this? That just seems redundant. Also, fun fact, I believe that this puzzle is actually randomized each time you play story mode. So you can't just look at this guide and go, okay, so it's gonna be here, here, and here. No, I've actually seen it where it's like there's an E here and A here, both the G's are here, and the M and N are over here, or I've just seen it randomized. Anyway, let's continue. What's this all about? A teleporter. Okay, so sorry about the weird cut there. Try my best not to have these kind of cuts so it just kind of stays fluid and whatnot, but yeah, that just led to the Chow Garden. I did not expect that to happen. Whew, man, really should brush up on my memory of this game. Yeah, that's one of the Chow Gardens inside the game. There's 3. This is one that I never go to, which is why I completely forget about it all the time. So yeah, but as you can see, it's randomized again. So, where do you go then, if that's not where you need to go? Well, if you see these panels here, you hit this down and open that up. So obviously you need to hit this down and open that up. And we go to Hot Shelter. Now we need to evade Zero and grab the balloon. Run as fast as you can.
Hold on to the handle and turn the key to the left to open the door.
Yay, turning puzzles! Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I was like, why I'm not that big on Amy. Well, there are some playable characters in this game that I don't really mind that much. Like, I think of all the characters.
Keep your balance or else you'll fall off.
Like, how do I put this? How do I put this? Amy, while a character that I don't mind playing, is also a character that I don't rightly get why she had to be in the game, you know? And this is a problem that kind of goes with Sonic games in general. They have a lot of characters. Like, Sonic has a massive cast list. But they don't use all of them. In most cases, most of the time they're just kind of there for exposition or to give a little bit of variety to the characters you're seeing, so it's not just 1 or 2 characters you're seeing. When it's a story, when it's a, the rail isn't even there, it's just painted on. But it's mostly there to give the to give the world a sense that it is populated, that there are beings living in it, which is fine when they have a story-driven yeah, she tells you that.
It says left 1, right 3.
Yeah, but it just seems like there was a better way of using these characters. Because a lot of the times it feels like they had these characters in here to say, hey, we have characters that we want to use. Hit him 3 times, and now I think he's invincible. You can't actually just jump in here. Not the move, but moving that ladder. I forgot about that. And now we're inside the bathroom. Thing is, only Eggman resides in here, and there's a monkey robot using the bathroom. Who else is using this bathroom? As far as we know, it's just Eggman. And we've already seen his bedroom. Hello there. You can go that way. There's a bathroom over here. Zero's chasing you. You're gonna put a whack. And here. And then jump down. But yeah, some of this has this issue of just having a lot of characters. And they want to use all the characters, which I don't mind. It's just that they never seem to really strike a balance of how to use all the characters. For instance, Amy's original introduction in Sonic CD, which if you recount the flashback at the very beginning of the game, where she's recounting her beloved memories, as were with Sonic, you see him holding her and being chased by robotic Sonic, a metal Sonic, if you will, because that's what he is. He's Metal Sonic. No one says Robot Sonic. That's actually a memory from memory from CD, because I believe one of the levels in Sonic CD is one of the few 2D Sonic games that I have no experience with. I've only picked it up once, a long time ago. But, it's one of the few callbacks to the old series in which, I hate this part. Perspective's so wonky. Usually I just jump to it. You do the somersault trick where I run, hit the hammer, and jump. But for the life of me, sometimes I just don't quite take that leap of faith all the time. But yeah, there's one few instances where they call back to the old 2D games in the 3D format. But yeah, Amy was introduced in that way. I don't remember the exact reason why they introduced her inside that game. I really don't. But when they introduced her, I believe in the manual for Sonic CD, they introduced her as Princess Sally. Now, any longtime Sonic fans already know there was already a Princess Sally in the Sonic universe. Okay, I need to cut that out. Via the Sonic cartoon from way back from. Okay, Amy. Sonic cartoon from the 90s. Not the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, but Sonic Sat AM, I believe is what it was called. And she was not a pink hedgehog. She was a squirrel. I don't know how you get that wrong, but you did. Basic plot puzzle, pretty self-explanatory. I don't think I need to go into it that much. But yeah, they called her Princess Sally in the English release. I guess because the Sonic Saturday cartoon was doing so well, and they wanted to introduce a new character, they just used Princess Sally because, you know, there's already someone in there called Princess Sally. Later, however, she would be called Amy Rose, and by extension, Rosie the Rascal. Wow, 3D television is really come a long way. Oh, wait a minute, no it hasn't! But, which is why I titled one of the episodes, Enter the Rascal. Yeah, her original introduction was as Rosie the Rascal. And here's a little trick to help you get through this puzzle easier. If you just knock Zero off the edge here, he will never jump back up. Never. And you want to do that because it makes this part significantly easier. Now you may be wondering, how I didn't even jump back up when he clearly jumped up there the first time. That actually wasn't him jumping up there. That's the programming telling him to leave the area, to spawn elsewhere, so that way, when you get up to the top, he will spawn up there and give you a hard time. That's literally it. So if you knock him down, he will never get the idea to jump back up there. Probably because the physics of his model just wouldn't interact well with the ramp at the right, which you can take to get up there as well. You just miss on some rings. But yeah, that's about it. And so yeah, after the young fiasco with Amy Rose, with Princess Sally, called her Rosie the Rascal. The Archie comics harken back to this by calling her Princess Amy Rose.
Alright!
Yeah, she's a princess in the comics. At least in the Archie comics. I don't know how they handled her in the Fleetway comics. Anyway, that's the end of the level.
I'm free!
Huh?
What's this place?
And here we are, back again. Found this weird freaking temple. Now you may think we have to go back around the temple and find the orange kitten named Tikal, as we found out earlier. Side note, in an earlier cutscene we saw her talking with another echidna, a brown one, she called Father. Apparently his name is Pack-a-Hammock. Yeah. Pack-a-Hammock. That's his name. I have no idea why. But no, we don't go around the temple. We have to go back this way and move through this tunnel. And voila, we're out in front of the temple again. And there's our little exposition dump. Let's go talk to her, shall we?
You're the Chow. Don't be afraid. You're safe with me.
Gee, what was that? I wonder if I'm dreaming. Oh my! I need to get out of this place!
And get out of here we shall. Now what you saw back there was the Chow, which is a mini game inside Sonic Adventure that I've mentioned many times by now. I'm not sure if I'm gonna show it off or not, which is why that weird cut occurred between videos, in the middle of the video, because if I'm gonna show that off, I want to show it in its entirety. That means each of the 3 locations that you can go to, rather than just show a bit and then come back. So, sorry about that. Still a learning process, just bear with me for a minute. And before we, yeah. But without further ado, let's continue on and get the heck out of here.
Where do you think you're going, Amy?
Eggman, no!
You can't get away this easily.
Sonic, help!
Too late, buddy!
Birdie!
It's a Chaos Emerald!
What?
I don't need you when I've got this. Gamma!
At your service, sir.
Dispose of these annoying pests. Give them all you got.
Aye, aye, sir. Will comply.
I've got better things to do.